Hey y'all, it's my last day here in Amsterdam. Had an amazing week. It's a bit rainy today. I stepped into a little cafe to grab a little cappuccino. And I've been thinking about what's the difference between a good conference and a great conference? What is it that makes that difference? And I've been kind of reflecting on that this morning as I wrap up the CPaaS Acceleration Summit here. And I think I've kind of figured out a few key things that really distinguish the good conference from the great conference. Of course, you got to get the basics right. You got to get the right location, the right city, not just one that's convenient, but one that people actually want to go to. And the city should bring some interest. It should bring a certain element to the story of the place and the energy, creativity, inspiration. And then there's got to be the right venue. Does the venue is it interesting, or is it just a boring kind of conference center? Is it inspiring, and does it have the right facilities for all the interactions that we want? A good large room for keynote speakers, good room for networking, as well as nice breakout facilities. And then the third thing is you need the right agenda. You need to have kind of a mix of keynotes, breakout sessions. You got to make lots of room for networking, because that's ultimately why we want to get together at these events in the first place. And I think you've got to get that right before anything else. The next thing that you need is really good content. That one's actually probably not that difficult. Just invite a lot of smart people and get them to share. There's so much knowledge out there in the world, but you've got to make sure that it's not just good content, but it's relevant content. And so I think some conferences have good content, maybe it's not relevant. I think the final thing though is building that sense of community. It's not just about getting together and learn. Quite frankly, we can learn in webinars and online presentations. So you've got to be able to build that sense of community, of purpose, of why we're together. Is it just to pitch, sales ideas and products, or is it really kind of come together, converge, get to know each other, and look for ways to help each other, and look for ways to grow an entire industry. I think that latter point is something that this event's really nailed. They really are about building this community. They want to see the entire CPaaS industry grow, and believe it will grow into a $100 billion business by the end of the decade. To do that, it's going to take a lot of energy. It's going to take a lot of collaboration, and I think that's why the focus is on building this community. Looking back on the event, I think it checks all of those boxes. Obviously, great city, great venue, great agenda, great content, and an absolutely amazing community. So my congratulations to the CPaaS Acceleration Alliance team for checking all the boxes, for pulling it off. This is their first event in their first year, and they hit it out of the park. So based on where we are right now, I'm just very excited for this organization's future, and hope I can get back to future events as well. If you're even a little bit related to the CPaaS side of the business, I encourage you to check out the Alliance. Be on the lookout for details of the next event. And I want to thank y'all for watching my videos. It's been fun making them, and I look forward to seeing you. I've got several more coming out here the next couple of weeks, so y'all keep an eye out for that, and we'll see you next time on Convergence.